Kids Radio Show. Tune in to Kids Radio. It's never too late, we're always ready for a show. Tune in to Kids Radio. The songs that you hear will help your music sense to grow. Tune in to Kids Radio and start your hands to clapping or tap your little toe. Tune in to Kids Radio and listen, we're ready to go.
Hello again, this is Miss Carolyn coming at you, and I'm very excited because I finally had a close encounter with a creature from another world. He told me to call him IT. Anyway, it all started when I was spending a quiet evening at home watching my TV. Let's see what's on. Oh, I've already seen this TV show over and over.
Jarvis, we're from the Morning Clock.
Huh.
I
wonder if anything else is on.
Well, I am rather busy.
Now he's going to move like a right along in the
What was that? Sounds like someone outside my trash cans. Oh, if that neighbor's dog is after my garbage again, I'll chase him all the way home this time. I better get my flashlight and take a look.
Yeah.
Hope the batteries are still good.
Don't blame me.
It sure is dark out here tonight. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. I better use this flashlight. There, now I'll check my trash cans. Aha, just like I thought. They've turned on their sides and there's trash strewn everywhere. Now where is the pesky dog that did this? I hear something. Must be that dog. I'll shine the light in the bushes where he's hiding and catch the little character and take him to his owners. Well, that's not a dog. In fact, it...
Yes, IT phone home.
We'll return to Kids Radio Show after this.
Oh, you poor little thing. You look terrible. I'm sorry I scared you by screaming so much.
Screaming hurt IT's nose.
What? I thought you were holding your nose because of all the garbage you spilled out of the trash cans.
No, IT listened to things with his nose.
What? You listen through your nose?
That what nose is for.
Well, we humans smell with our noses.
Garbage make IT's ears burn.
Oh, then you must smell with your ears?
Sure, that what ears for, so you can tell which direction smell coming from.
We use our ears to listen with. Here, come inside the house with me and I'll tell you how we use our ears to listen to one another, and you can tell me how you use your nose to listen.
Listen to what people want to say. 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 When someone tells you not to, are you running in the hall? When your teacher tells you not to, do you scribble on the wall? When someone says to throw it, are you sitting on the ball? Is there bubble gum in your ears, or didn't you hear the people call? Everybody listen to what people want to say. 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 Well, if someone else is talking, listen to what he says. If a friend of yours is talking, listen to what he says. It's really so important to lend someone your ear. Are you listening when a friend wants you to hear? Everybody listen to what people want to say. 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 When you're talking to a person, do you look them in the eye? When someone else is talking, do you look them in the eye? For the eyeball is the opening that leads into the head. Are you listening, listening, listening? Or are you asleep instead? Listen, listen, listen to what people want to say. Listen, listen, listen to what people want to say. Listen, listen, listen to what people want to say. Listen, listen, listen to what people want to say.
Poor little IT, you look like you're lost. Are you very far away from home?
Very far.
Well, maybe I can help you get back. What's the name of the planet you're from?
Chicago.
Chicago? We have a city here called Chicago.
IT go to Chicago. You take IT to Chicago.
No, I don't think we should. I doubt if it's anything like your Chicago planet. Someone's at my door.
IT, hide. IT doesn't want to be touched again. Hide, IT.
Here, hide in my closet, IT, and be very quiet. Just a minute, please. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yes, may I help you?
I hope so, madam. My name is Paisley Terrence Barnum. I run the circus that's passing through your town right now.
Oh, how nice.
Yes, well, we've had one of our animal freak acts escape, and we're trying to throw a net on him if we can find him. Seen anything strange roaming around?
No, just you. But what was it that escaped exactly?
Well, no one knew exactly, and that's what was going to make me a lot of money. He ain't really human, I know that much. We've only had him a couple of days, and we were letting people come in a tent and touch him and watch what he could do with his body.
Well, what could he do?
It was amazing. He can touch his elbow to his ears, the back of his head to his back, his nose to his tummy, and all sorts of other contortions and stuff. But what the people really liked to do was just touch him with their finger. He was a strange-looking thing, like something from outer space.
From outer space? Well, maybe he was.
Oh, sure. That'll be the day, flying saucers and such. Well, if you see him, give me a call at this phone number. There's a reward for him. Good night, madam.
IT, you can come out of the closet now.
Is Big Man gone?
Yes, he left. Here, give me your hand and I'll help you out of the closet.
Don't touch IT. Don't touch.
What? Oh, poor IT. That mean man let all those people touch you against your will in that circus of his, so now you can't stand to be touched.
IT like to touch, but afraid now.
You poor thing. Can you really do all those things he was saying you could?
IT show you only if you show IT what you able to do.
That sounds fair. Okay, I'll show you what I can do while you show me what you can do. Here goes. It's a good thing I've been doing my exercises lately.
Touch your hands to your toes. Touch your elbows to your knees. Touch your wrist to your ear. Touch your nose to your knee. Touch your shoulder to your ear. Touch your fingers to your back. Touch your neck to your wrist. Touch your toes to your nose. Touch your ear to your knee. Touch your toes to your toes. Touch your ankle to your wrist. Touch your elbow to your stomach. Touch somebody else's hand.
else's foot.
That's amazing. You really can touch your head to your back and even your elbows to your ears.
But IT not want to be touched.
Oh, that's horrible that mean circus man has almost ruined one of your senses like touch.
The man with net coming to get IT. Hide IT, Miss Carolyn.
Oh, get in the closet again. Hiding all my stuffed animals there. This time I'll tell that circus man where he can get off.
Don't tell him to get off at Chicago.
Shh, be quiet, IT. I'm opening the door.
Hi, Aunt Carolyn.
Theodore, what are you doing over here?
Well, when you babysat for me the other night, I left my teddy bear here, so I just came by to pick it back up. I'd have trouble sleeping without my teddy bear, you know.
I haven't seen your teddy bear around my house, Theodore.
Oh, you probably put it here in the closet with the other stuffed animals you collect, Aunt Carolyn.
Oh, no, don't open that door. Oh, Theodore.
Come out, wherever you are, teddy bear. Let's see, where could you be? Wow! Aunt Carolyn, when did you get this big, crazy-looking stuffed animal with these big eyes? How neat! Wow! I don't even know what you would call it.
You guessed his name, Theodore. IT.
You call it it?
Call me IT.
What? Was that your stomach growling just then, Aunt Carolyn?
No, Theodore, it wasn't.
Aw, my ears must be playing tricks on me.
Can you smell a trick?
There! I heard something again, Aunt Carolyn. Are you playing a trick on me? Your new stuffed animal has a tape-recorded voice in it, right? Wow, it looks so real. Let me pick it up and bring him out here.
No touch IT. No touch IT.
Ah! He's alive, Aunt Carolyn. He's alive.
Well, of course he is, Theodore. Now, and just settle down now, and I'll introduce you two to each other.
But Aunt Carolyn, it's alive.
And that's his name, too, Theodore. IT. Meet Theodore.
Hello, Theodore.
Hi. Should I shake hands with him or what?
No touch IT. No touch.
Well, what's the matter with him? What's wrong with shaking hands?
Oh, it's that awful circus man. They had IT locked up in a tent and were charging admission for people to come in and touch him. That awful experience has ruined his enjoyment of the sense of touch. What a terrible thing to do to a creature's senses.
Well, what are senses, Aunt Carolyn?
You don't know what a sense is?
Well, yeah. It's copper and it has Lincoln's picture on it.
No, that's a cent. 1 penny. We humans have 5 senses that let us know that we're alive.
We have 8 senses.
I still don't understand what you two are talking about.
The senses are taste, smell, sight, sound, and the one that has been hurt in IT, touch. And that adds up to 5.
See, hear, touch, taste, and smell. Your senses add up to 5. There is music to hear with your ears, blue skies to see with your eyes. If touching and feeling are very appealing, that's part of being alive. And your senses add up to 5. There are pickles to tickle your taste, lemons to wrinkle your face. If you can smell flowers for hours and hours, that's part of being alive. And your senses add up to 5. If you see,
You're alive.
if you hear,
You're alive.
if you feel, that's a healthy sign. Touch your knees, touch your toes, take a whiff through your nose. Eat an apple, you're feeling fine. There is one sense for hearing, another for hearing, and feeling is peeling an orange, and tasting and smelling an apple or melon is part of being alive. And your senses add up to 5. See, hear, touch, smell, taste.
Mouth.
You're alive, and your senses add up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We'll return to Kids Radio after this.
So we humans have 5 senses. I guess that makes sense.
That's right. The senses make sense. Very good.
And Carolyn, can we keep IT, huh? Can we, huh? Come on.
No, Theodore. We've got to help IT figure out a way to get back to Chicago.
What? He's from Chicago?
The planet Chicago, not the city.
Oh, well, my dad says Chicago is like another planet.
Oh, but that's just a figure of speech, Theodore. IT got here somehow from deep outer space. We've got to hide him from other people until we can figure out how to get him back to his home again.
IT phone Chicago.
If he uses your phone to phone Chicago, it'll cost a fortune, Aunt Carolyn.
I'm afraid our phone lines don't reach all the way to your planet, IT.
Wait a minute, Aunt Carolyn, wait a minute. I think I know what he means. We can let him phone Chicago.
Let's wait for another hour at least when the long-distance rates go down to a lower price.
No, I think IT means he wants to send a radio signal to his planet.
Yes. Theodore, very smart.
Now, how did you know that's what IT meant?
Well, I don't know. I think I saw something like it in a movie once. I'll run home and get my old walkie-talkie and some of Dan's old radio parts out of the garage.
Oh, you can do that in a minute. Before you leave, I think we should see if IT is hungry. I caught him in my garbage cans.
But how do we know what they eat?
Oh, we just put some things out in front of him so he can pick out what he wants to eat. Let's see. What have we got?
Come on over here to the table, IT. Boy, he sure walks funny, doesn't he?
Oh, I think it's a cute kind of waddle. Well, let's see. Here's some crackers and some peanut butter, some hamburger meat, some cat food, yuck, a carrot, some raisins, a box of cereal, some Tabasco sauce, a little milk, and a few leftover cookies. There. While he's looking that stuff over, I'll go to my back porch and get some potatoes out of a sack, see if he might like those instead.
Aunt Carolyn, I think IT chose what he likes to eat best.
Oh, really? What is it?
Everything. He ate it all, nearly in one gulp.
Tastes good. Tastes very good.
Oh, you poor thing. You were hungry. They must not have fed him very well in the circus.
IT feel heavy.
Well, that's because you're so full of food you can barely walk. You need to work a little on that extra poundage off, you know?
That's a good idea, Theodore. Maybe we can play a little game with IT that will help him to start trusting the sense of touch again.
How do we play it, Aunt Carolyn, huh?
It's a game of touch. And if IT sees us playing the game, then he might just want to join in.
No touch, IT. No touch.
He doesn't sound too thrilled with your idea, Aunt
Oh,
Carolyn.
that's okay not to want to be touched, IT. That's fine. We just want to play a game with you, that's all. Don't you miss being able to touch or be touched by others?
Can IT touch Theodore and Miss Carolyn back, too?
Oh, I don't know about that. His fingers look pretty weird.
Oh, shh. Of course you can, IT. Come on, let's play.
Who wants to touch and be touched in a soft and gentle way? Who wants to touch and be touched in a soft and gentle way? It's alright to wanna be touched in a soft and gentle way. Want to touch and be touched with a little light and bumping and bouncing? Who wants to touch and be touched with a little light? It's alright to wanna be touched with a little light and bumping and bouncing. And who doesn't wanna be touched by anyone, anywhere? It's alright to not wanna be touched by anyone, anywhere.
wants to touch and be touched in a smooth and flowing way? Who wants to touch and be touched in a smooth and flowing way? It's alright to wanna be touched in a smooth and flowing way. Can anyone find another way to touch and be touched? Can anyone find another way to touch and be touched? It's alright to wanna be touched in a new and different way.
Wow, IT, you did great. You were bumping and bouncing right along with Aunt Carolyn and me.
Now how do you feel about being touched, IT?
IT trusts Miss Carolyn and his new friend Theodore. IT happy to touch and be touched again. IT feel alive now.
Great! Now I can teach him to ride my bicycle and everything, huh?
Theodore, people would see IT and then there would be trouble.
Why? He's almost just like us and he wouldn't hurt a flea.
But that doesn't mean others wouldn't hurt IT.
IT hears something.
What? I don't hear anything.
Oh, I don't either, but that doesn't mean IT doesn't hear anything. His senses may be sharper than ours. That may be one reason he's still around right now. The senses help defend us and keep us alive. They warn us of any danger. I wonder what it is that IT is listening to.
What IT hear not sound friendly.
Can you hear the birds singing in the trees? Or the water bubbling in a mountain stream? Can you hear the noisy bustle of the city? Or the crashing noise of an angry ocean? Your hearing is one of your senses. It helps you to survive. It tells you what is around you. It helps you stay alive. Can you see the colors of a rainbow? Or see the texture of a stone? Can you see the smiles upon the faces of the people walking back to home? Your sight is one of your senses. It helps you to survive. It tells you what is around you. It helps you stay alive.
We'll return with more Kids Radio Show in a moment.
K-I-D-S.
Okay, open up in there. Open up. We know you're hiding IT in there, and we want him back in the circus. You better open up or we'll knock your door down.
Theodore, quick, go out the back door with IT. Hurry! Oh, what can I do?
Tune in next week for part 2 of Miss Carolyn Meets IT.